tearing me apart. How much can it take this tiny little heart?
Don't let anybody tear this world apart. Join in my crusade and fight beside this tiny little heart.
Don't you take for granted everything you've got. Listen to the beating of my little heart. Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade with my tiny little heart. Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade and fight beside this tiny little heart. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This world could be the place you see, where seeds are sown and many trees are grown.
Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade with my tiny little heart. Tiny little heart, tiny little heart. Join in my crusade and fight beside this tiny little heart. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gnome Oasis.
Strange as it may seem, our little village of Trondheim in Norway can at times become very dry indeed. One year it hardly rained at all, and to her horror, Ruth found her wonderful flower garden was just wilting away.
Just look how these poor daisies are drooping.
We're doing our best, Ruth. Now come on, Tomte, concentrate and make it rain.
I'm trying my hardest, but I just can't seem to get the hang of it.
Don't worry, Tomte, every gnome finds it hard at first. You just gotta have patience.
That's right, Tomte. Here, let me show you one more time. Watch carefully. Swirl, swirl, twirl and whirl. Let raindrops fall as clouds unfurl.
How does he do that?
That's fine, Millius. My flowers can smile at last.
That's right, but we better find shelter before we're all soaked through to the skin.
Anna, Harry, what are you two doing?
Playing in the rain, it's fun. Yeah, hey, watch me splash.
Oh, let them play and enjoy the rain. After all, it's one of our greatest miracles. For it's rain that brings life to Mother Earth. That's why I'm sending the three of you on a special assignment to a place where rainfall is very rare. A vast and desolate area in which the sun and sand seem to be never-ending.
You mean we're going to the desert?
The biggest desert on Earth, the Sahara.
The desert sands seemed to go on forever, stretching as far as the eye could see in all directions. Long ago, before it became the barren land it is today, the Sahara was full of plants and animals. Now, only creatures such as our friends, the beautiful Lana falcons, can survive such harsh conditions. At last, we reached the edge of the desert and a place called the Sahel. This is where our mission began, for Millius had sent us to help protect the villagers from the impending danger of advancing desert sands.
Just why is the desert advancing, Uncle David?
It's a natural event, Tomte, but the humans have made things far worse for themselves by cutting down trees that help slow the sand's progress.
Not to mention those terrible machines they ride through the desert. What is it they call them? Dirt bikes, dune buggies? Look at the damage they cause.
Way to go, man! This is fantastic! Full throttle, dudes!
Hey, man, look, what's Johnny Think is doing?
Heads up, dudes!
Hey, cut it out!
Hey guys, what you sweating on? I got it under control. It's what you call super cool action racing.
Sure is, but I still say we should be racing on a track. I hear you can really damage the plants and animals out here without knowing it. That's not so cool, Johnny.
That's right, Johnny, and they say what goes around comes around. Maybe we keep hurting the desert, and one day the desert's gonna turn around and hurt us.
Yeah, right, Carlitos. Get real, man. It's a desert. How's sand gonna hurt us, huh? Maybe it's gonna turn into some giant sand monster and swallow us up. Gone forever, man. Come on. What's the matter with you desert dopes? Hey, what's that? Look at the sand, man.
Run! I knew it! It's some kind of sand monster!
We said it was wrong to keep riding out here, man. Now we're in trouble.
Let's go!
Oh, hey, wait for me!
Boy, did you see how easy it was to scare those dumb humans?
Yeah, it sure was. You know, when you said we could have some fun in the desert, you weren't kidding, were you, Drew? Hey, what do you little monsters think you're up to, huh? Don't you know you gotta have a license to drive? Move over. I'll show you how.
What do you mean you'll show him? You can't drive yourself, stupid.
Sure I can. All you do is pull this here, or maybe you push it, then step on this pedal, and then you're away.
That's driving! Nice one, Stinky!
Hey, hey!
He ain't a bad driver.
I want to have a go!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's show those two dummies how to really drive. Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
Out of the way, fellas, I can't see!
Yahoo! This is fun, boys! Stinky, you slowcoke, move over! Dangerous rules coming through!
Hi, I'm David.
You are welcome to our village, David. My name is Breezy, and this is my friend. His name is Aloysius, but because he is a Jerboa, everyone around here calls him Bo.
Hello, Bo, my wife Lisa, and my nephew, Tomte.
Pleased to meet you. Is it true what Millius told us about your village, how it was once green and full of life?
Yes, it is quite true. Although all you see now is a dry and barren land, it was not always so. Nowadays, all desert gnomes live in underground burrows, like our friends, the Jerboas. But once, we all lived in wonderful mushroom houses. Back then, the villagers used to grow many kinds of grain and vegetables, until one day, some men came and promised to buy all the peanuts the villagers could grow for lots of money. It was a very tempting offer for such poor people, so the villagers cut down all the trees and bushes so they could use the land to grow as many peanuts as possible. And sure enough, they made a great deal of money, so they decided to burn the fields to plant again. When the wind blew in from the desert, there were no trees or bushes to provide shelter. Everything was ruined, for the good soil was blown far away, only to be replaced by sand. Nothing but sand. And of course, no matter how hard they tried, the villagers could hardly grow a thing. It was terrible. Things just went from bad to worse until finally one day the villagers decided on a new project and built that research compound. That, David, is why I asked Millius for your help. With your expert knowledge, you could make this project a success.
Of course, we'll do everything we can to help.
Be calm, my friend. What is it? What? Your mother caught on some wire, you say?
I think we better go and take a look.
Oh no, poor Ema. She seems to have caught her leg on something.
Don't panic now, Ema. I'm going to cut you out of there.
Take it easy, girl. David will have you free in no time.
That's okay, Emer. You're welcome. And you'd better thank Arta here for coming to get us so quickly.
All right, everyone, it is time for us to plant the seeds. 2 years it has taken us to develop these seeds to grow in sand. Now we shall see, for if it is destined, then once again we shall see our village become green. These seeds have become our most valuable possession, for only they can breathe life into our dying village.
Yes, but we only have these few bags, Dr. Boer.
Which is the very reason we must plant them so carefully.
And we have to make sure every one of those seeds grows into a mighty tree.
Well, I'll eat my hat if we don't.
It's those terrible contraptions and they're heading this way.
Look at that, a village! Let's go wreck it!
That's a great idea, Brute, but what about the humans? Won't they see us?
No problemo. We've got helmet.
Ah!
Let's smash them!
Smash 'em, crash 'em, and mash 'em!
Hey! This is fun!
Stop, you imbeciles! You're going to wreck our village! Oh!
Thanks for the invitation.
Hurry, Ema, the doctor's in trouble.
Huh? No! Oh!
Hey, you can get arrested for jaywalking, you know. Oh!
Ema, 1,000 thanks! You saved me from that monstrous spike! Phew!
Why, they're not humans. There's just one thing that smells like that. You guessed it. Trolls! Huh?
Watch them fly! Hey, Stinky, you sure made a foul mess there, old buddy!
Oh no, they're heading straight for the seats! Someone get that cart out of the way quickly!
Did you hear that, Stinky? Don't disappoint the man!
No! Come back, you fools! Those seeds are our only hope!
Come on, Ema, we have to follow that dune buggy. Just get us a little bit closer, Ema. We have to try and jump across. Go!
Hold on. Thanks.
I said, hey, you two sandsuckers. How about we find somewhere else to smash?
Yeah, let's have a real smashing day! Let's go find some gnomes to pop!
Yeah, speed kills! Yeah, out of control!
Why, of course you can help us go after David and Tomte, Ema.
Thank you, Ema. Having Ema with us will be of great help, for who can know the sands of the desert better than a camel? Don't worry, Bo. I'm sure we will find our friends, but I think it would be better if you stayed here in the village with Dr. Bua.
Without seeds, there's no hope, and without hope...
Yeah!
I said stop! I'm thirsty! There!
Yeah, I'm thirsty too, but how do we get a drink in a dry dump like this?
Stinky's right, you know, Drew. We've been traveling through this desert all day, and I ain't seen a drop of water anywhere.
Maybe it's time we were going.
Boy, David, it sure is lucky for us these seeds have such a strong odor. Otherwise, they'd have sniffed us out for sure.
You can say that again, Tomte. Now, if we could just find a way of getting them back to the village.
You can never find an oasis when you want one.
It's a good thing gnomes can adjust to extreme climates. It feels to me as if the temperature must be pushing 50 degrees centigrade.
It is sometimes hotter than this, Lisa, so now you see why only certain animals and plants can live in the desert. Yes, like you, Arta. She boasts because camels are the only large animal able to survive the Sahara. This is because of their amazing capability to go without food or water and therefore not to suffer dehydration. And no matter how harsh and dry the conditions, a camel can survive for months without water by living off the fat that they keep stored in their hump.
And is it also true that camels have an incredible sense of direction?
Oh yes, it is infallible. What do you mean you are lost? No, I didn't mean that. Of course you're not lost. I just meant you've lost the trail, as if I would ever criticize you. One thing I forgot to mention is just how temperamental a camel can be.
Hello, is anyone home? Oh! I'm sorry to trouble you, Mrs. Scorpion. It's just that we seem to be slightly lost, and I was wondering if you happened by chance to see some nasty-looking trolls drive by here recently. You did? They went that way? Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. What's that? You need to take your babies to another rock? Of course. Don't be so silly. You're not being rude at all. You just go right ahead. Goodbye. Aw, she was ever so sweet, wasn't she?
See, boys, I told you we'd find water soon, no problem. Yeah!
Ah, now that tasted good.
Hey, have you seen how clean and pretty it looks around here?
You know, Stinky, you're right. It is beautiful here. Ah. We'd better wreck it.
Let's pollute it!
And smash it up good. Maybe we should pour some oil into the water as well. Aha!
Yeah, let's stink it up! Yeah!
Trolls have got to be the most irresponsible creatures on the whole planet, Uncle David.
No time to complain. We have to put a stop to this fast. With any luck, we should be able to get a little help from some of our desert friends. Come on, Tomte.
Foxes, Uncle David. Boy, do they have big ears.
They're fennec foxes, Tomte. Their ears are that size because when the cool air moves across them, it helps bring their body temperatures down. Excuse me, fox cubs. Could I speak with your parents, please? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm afraid I've some bad news. You see, there are trolls in the area. Please don't worry, there's no need to panic. I think we can take care of them, but we're going to need a little help from you. First of all, can you tell us where all the openings to your burrows are located?
Hey, look, I just filled this can with oil from the trike. Let's see how much damage we can do with it.
Yeah, and I got a whole tank of gas from the dune buggy. So let's turn a beautiful oasis into a disgraces.
Well, I couldn't find no garbage, but with my breath, I can sure do some damage to this place.
Good work, Stinky. Okay, Fruit, on the count of 3, let's pour the stuff in here.
Hi, guys.
Ah, a Gnome!
That's right, you desert dummies, and I thought you might like to play a little game.
We sure would, and it's called Smash the Gnome. Yeah!
That sounds fine to me, only first you have to play Catch the Gnome, so good luck.
Yeah!
Cooey!
Hey, where did no breath get to?
Over here, stupid.
And here, Cooey Troll.
Hey, look, am I seeing double?
Get him! Get both of him! There! We got him! All we gotta do is get down there!
Don't bug me now, Scaly. We gotta find... Why didn't I think of it before? You can go down there, Scaly, my little buddy. Do it, little bro, and bring me back a Gnome. Aha! I always said Scaly's the bravest pet I ever had. Somebody stop them foxes! Come here!
Grab him!
Hey!
Come here, you little furball!
Ah!
You missed me. You're so slow you couldn't even catch a cold, Troll Face.
Hey, do you ever get the feeling that your whole world's turning upside down?
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm gonna turn you inside out. Yeah!
God, come here, you little...
Now where did it get to?
We're right here.
We catch you, Gnomes, this time!
You guys were gnome-tastic.
Yes, and thanks to you, these seeds should now be safe.
David, Tomte!
And Lisa.
Hello, Tomte!
Friends, please, our job is not yet finished. We must return with these seeds at once. I fear the people may be preparing to leave the village even as we speak.
What can I do? I have my family to think of. We're truly sorry we cannot stay, Doctor, but without the seeds, what future is there here?
Look!
Ima, Atta, you came back and you brought the seeds with you. It's a miracle. Praise be, praise be. Ah.
Atta!
Well, don't look so surprised. When you live in the desert, it's not unusual for a camel to be your savior, my children. And I have a strange feeling our camels were not alone on their journey.
Aha! Oh, ah!
At last, the villagers had new hope for the future. But even the edge of the desert is very dry indeed, and the finest seeds still need water to grow.
Did you know there are certain types of seeds that stay buried in the earth for more than 20 years? Then when the rain comes, they burst through the soil, giving new life.
But we cannot wait 20 years, Doctor. Not even 1 year. We need water now. We had to walk 30 miles just to fill these buckets. 30 miles, Doctor.
I know, my friend, and it's going to take a lot more water than this to make our seeds mature into plants. If only it would rain. But how often do the rains fall on our land? How much longer can we last? We need rain now.
Well, here goes. I'll give it my best shot. Let rain and thunder fill the sky, making everything soaking wet, leaving nothing in this desert dry. It's no use, Uncle David. I still can't get the hang of it. You'll have to take over.
No. You're not a 70-year-old child anymore, Tomte. You're over 100 years old, and it's time you mastered some basic wizardry. So come on now, try again.
For the sake of the villagers, you have to make it rain, Tomte. Try wiggling your ears a little. It's an old gnome trick.
Well, okay, Aunt Lisa. Nature's power, both great yet frightening, fill your sky with thunderous clouds and lightning. Oh, come on! Huh?
Whoa!
You did it, Tomte.
Yes, dear, that was very impressive.
Rain!
At last, Dr. Boer. Wonderful rain. Now our crops can grow.
They will.
You see, my children, if you believe in what you are doing and try never to lose faith, then sometimes you can get help from the most unexpected sources, even from the sky itself.
Yes, Father. And now our fields will grow and grow until they are this high.
And the fields did grow. The new trees blocked the desert wind, and their strong roots held the soil in place so that it didn't blow away. And this time, the villagers planted many different kinds of crops. This, in turn, brought them fine grain and vegetables. In fact, all manner of good things. There are places all over our beloved Earth in danger of being lost to the desert, but with determination we can save them and the creatures that live there.
Harmony and Tomte's wedding is interrupted when Abby, an Arctic tern, arrives. Troublesome trolls have caused an offshore pumping station to spew crude oil into the ocean. Now we must help the wildlife to migrate to unpolluted feeding grounds, and the devastating action of trolls and humans must be stopped. We must help rather than hurt our wonderful planet. We need you. Come and join us in this fantastic last episode of the New World of the Gnomes.